So much for the waking up at 5 thing today. We're gonna try it again tomorrow. It didn't work because I smashed my snooze button, and I also stayed up too late last night, just spiraling and getting distracted on YouTube. I gotta go make coffee and breakfast now. What do you want for breakfast? Except this is the worst part.
2 very boring minutes later.
Just make coffee and then do breakfast after exercise. Ooh.
2 little coffee grounds is escapade.
Both boys say that they're hungry for breakfast, so we're gonna do breakfast before yoga. Okay?
Not yoga.
You don't want to do yoga? You like the 7-minute workout instead. The 7-minute workout does make sense because it's quick changes and fun, huh? And laying still and breathing is hard, huh? Yeah, it is. Mama will do the creativity yoga, and then after that we'll do 7 minutes. You can do 7 minutes with Mama, okay? Mama's going to be dead after.
What? Dead?
Not actually dead. I'll feel like I want to die, but I won't because I have to be around for you and do cool things. But I will be so tired and achy that I will probably feel like I am dead.
I don't like it.
Okay. That's fair. Come bite.
Mommy, Daddy.
It is nummy jelly. If you're not putting butter underneath your jelly on your toast or your English muffin, I don't know how to help you. I don't.
Daddy.
Jelly. Beyond jelly. Splork, blork. Eggs a la Zoe. Crack your eggs on a flat surface, not on the edge of the bowl. Milk. Beat the crap out of it. Normal morning things, watching Binging with Babish and Game Theory. Butter. Splork.
Ah!
Spatula. Not this in a non-stick pan. Don't be that person. Very aggressive about my eggs. It's fine. We didn't put any salt in this because you don't put salt in it when it goes into the pan because it releases water and makes your eggs bad. Done. Salt and pepper after you put on plate is eggs. Because I'm not a basic white girl. Sauce. Food time!
9:30 a.m. Breakfast down. Almost 1 cup of coffee down. Still have to do exercise. So that's the next thing on our list. And then we're gonna count that as PE for the day because I need to go and write 2 scripts and do my meditation for today.
Oh, take my vitamin D. Did not take my vitamin D. Alaskans, take y'all's vitamin D. Get the Costco pack. Come on now.
6,000 IUs.
Boom. Let's go. There is some protesting, but we're still going to do the yoga thing.
Yoga with children will probably never be easy, and yes, they did draw on the wall. Now it's school time, so we're gonna get some school work done. Are we gonna do handwriting or math first?
Handwriting.
You wanna do a lot of pages of math today?
Yep.
Okay, schoolwork. I'll probably do my morning pages thing during school time. If I can. I've already burned through both of my morning work times. This is why we have to get up earlier. Let's get you started on your handwriting, okay? This is what we've come to. Needs for nutrition. Lunch, check. School, check. I exercised myself and the kids mostly. They didn't particularly want to do yoga. And now we're gonna try and do a technique for easing into work called morning pages, where I write stream of consciousness in a book for 3 minutes at least.
Even if it's just, I don't want to do this, I don't know what to write, it's still gotta be stream of consciousness writing. So you just brain dump for 3 minutes, and then you're able to get on with the rest of your day and do the thing that you're supposed to do. As per usual, the 3 minutes for that went by pretty fast. I'm always surprised at how little time it actually takes me to just sit down and do that, and just brain dump for a second. The thing that I'm finding interesting about vlogging is that it is helping with productivity, because now I am constantly trying to make interesting things happen, so I keep doing the next thing on my to-do list, which is handy. And now I kind of see why people do it. It keeps you accountable, it keeps you rolling. I am now going to jump into whatever meditation is happening next for me today. Then we're going to talk a little bit about my writing process and kind of where my thinking is at for how I organize my day / week. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do it now, because if I meditate with all this stuff in my brain, I'm just going to get distracted. I'll get distracted anyway, because I'm good at that. But we're working on not being as ADD as possible. This little buddy. In a week, I do a thing called time batching, where if there is a particular task that needs to get done, usually weekly, then I will try and do tasks like it all during one day. So if I have 2 videos that I want to get out that week, then I write them on Monday, I shoot them on Tuesday, and then I edit them on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here's the problem that comes along with that though. My brain, because I am ADD as hell, will procrastinate up until the last minute, because that's where the dopamine response kicks in, and my brain is like, yes, last minute, let's do this. Which is really, really not good. So, I learned a really interesting phrase the other day, which is called define done. Define the tasks for that day as what is done. And with that comes some pretty interesting territory. So if I'm thinking in terms of one video, then yes, I write it to completion, the whole script, in one day. And then I take Tuesday to film it. It has to be filmed on Tuesday. But then you run into the problem of Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And this is the problem I've been having a lot with Storyline Saturday, because I'll put it off until Friday. I'll put it off until Friday night and then get overwhelmed and realize it's not going to happen. And because it's not a school assignment, it's just a project of my own doing, then it doesn't happen. Defining done. What is done for editing on Wednesday? What does Wednesday edit look like? Well, I have some apps that I'm hoping are going to help with that. The first of which, and I think I've used this periodically, it's an app called Habitica. And Habitica turns your life into an RPG. And it's a lot of fun. I really like Habitica for a lot of different reasons. But one of them is I can break down these these quests into short steps. So write 2 scripts. I have steps for dumping my idea, outlining it, doing my research and support, and putting in my jokes. So I get XP for jokes. That's why I like this app. I have to switch this to a different view because I have it just focused on the days, what I have to do today. So editing on Wednesday is rough cut. And that just means I have all of my breaks cut out. I have all of my main points in. I edit out my individual breaths. I do things, because, you know, I do that a lot. I edit out unnecessary words, like me saying so. I say so a lot. It's a verbal tick that I use as I'm loading the next thought or trying to find the thought that I had 3 minutes ago when I was talking about another thing, because like I said, I'm ADD. Oh, it also includes adjusting the audio and all of that stuff. It also includes me editing in intervals, in 25-minute intervals, because ADD brain needs help focusing and should not hyper-focus on that. I need to be hyper-focused on other things. Breaking it down into 25-minute intervals means that I actually know exactly how long it takes to do a rough cut. And because I have a very limited amount of time to work in a day between kids and doing housework and all of this other stuff, I have to be very intentional with the time that I use. And I'm really bad at that. In case y'all haven't noticed, I earn XP for doing good
taken away if I don't do that task, and I don't want that because I want to keep my gold so I can buy good loot, because you get gold when you complete your task. You can buy loot and cool things for your little mini avatar and little pets and things, and it's really cute. So that's done for Wednesday. And then Thursday is my day to add text and images. This is a thing that's going to take a long time because my poor little computer hates me at this point. If y'all didn't know, this is the computer that I am using to edit my videos. This is an 11-inch MacBook Air from 2013. So, you know, importing takes a second, and then it doesn't like to edit and render at the same time. You can sit there being like, why don't you get a Chromebook and run Premiere? One, I'd have to pay monthly for Premiere, and two, I'd have to learn Premiere. Go visit my Patreon and help me get a computer. That's what Thursday looks like. It's just importing and getting images set up in the right way and then letting it hang out and render until its little heart explodes. And then on Friday, the last thing I have to do is make sure my sound effects are good, my sound levels are good, I have all of the music in that I need, and then it exports, which sometimes takes a hot second, and uploads to be ready the next day. That is what Friday's done is. It is up on YouTube, ready to be exported. That's what Friday's done is. And then Saturday is time to reflect and play Animal Crossing instead of hanging out and running around being a crazy person. This is why me getting up 3 hours later actually literally put me behind by 3 hours. Now I am only just getting to doing my morning stuff that I would have done at 5 a.m. if I had the wherewithal to get up. But I know where I went wrong, and it was actually last night. Last night I went to bed way too late. I derped around on my iPad for too long, stayed up until like 11:30 at night, and didn't get to sleep. And also fell asleep on the couch because my husband was snuggling the boys and there was no room for me in the bed. It was worth it for that. That was cute. I also didn't grind my coffee ready to go in my refrigerator for the next morning. I'm pretty sure that would have been better because then I don't have to worry about waking up the kids with a loud as hell coffee grinder. Tonight, the big goal is going to be getting myself prepped for tomorrow. Stream tonight is probably going to be very short. Drink tea with valerian in it to put myself to sleep. I'm gonna do my meditation really quick, and then we're gonna come back here and we're gonna talk about today's video, which you've already seen it. What am I doing today? Look, it does actually tie into the whole theme of the channel. I'm not just doing a random vlog. Look, it's relevant. Gift ideas for fans of Harry Potter Wizards Unite that don't support JK Rowling. Key. Transition! Done! If you're interested in the app that I use for meditation, it's actually just called Shine. It is a paid subscription, but I do it on a yearly basis. I bought it for myself as my own Christmas gift last year, and it was definitely worth it. I don't do it every day. I should do it every day, but I've been doing it a lot, especially during 2020, and it has helped. There are other things that I need to do that also help, but it has actually inspired me to go and find those tools that will allow me to do the things that I want to do. I feel like this month is a culmination of like, I've been meditating, I've been doing these practices, I've been trying to like be better with my brain, and so this month is definitely a culmination of like doing this, and then going to therapy is one of those. Speaking of which, that is something I have to do during nap time, is talk to my therapist. So I'll be doing that, but I also need to get to the meat of today's video. Hopefully I'll see you before nap time. If not, I'll see you during nap time after I've figured out what the heck I'm doing next. It's nap time. So, nap time, success. 5-year-old is doing his thing. I was writing scripts during nap time. Now I need to do a little bit of research for this one. I have a few shops in mind that I know of. Obviously don't go towards JK Rowling.
And welcome to the stream setup. When I think of accessories for people who are playing AR games, one of the first things I think about is power banks. And there is nobody who does power banks better than Anker. Quite a few of the WuTubers have Anker power banks. I'm still inexplicably procrastinating on getting one. 10,000 milliamps for only $50. This is fantastic.
fantastic 10-watt power charger. It has a Qi charger on the back, so if you have a phone that has wireless charging, literally all you have to do is hit the back of your phone and it'll start charging. But it's also got a USB-C and a traditional USB stick. It's also got the Power IQ, which will quick charge depending on the level. So, oh boy, you do need to snag one of their 18-watt power adapters if you want this feature. Yeah, see here, there you go. You can throw together. You don't need all three of those. You only need one of those if you want to do like the high-speed charging things. If you want any of these products, I will put links in the description below, and I will make a list of all of these items. Full transparency. All of these items do have an affiliate link, which helps keep the lights on here. So if you do end up purchasing something from this list, it does mean that I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you want to support me and Sam doing the things that we like to do at no extra cost, doing the thing that you would probably be doing anyway, ordering from a place you already use, this is the thing to do. Okay, so obviously we love our Lynette. She the best. She amazing. A lot of us Wizards Unite WuTubers have Teespring stores. Wizard PhD has one, Expanded Go has one, Animagus has one, I have one, WizaryWayKris has a merch store. So if you want to support any of us, oh, these are cute. Holiday merch. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Lynette has holiday merch right now. So that's a really good way to support. Yep. Oh my God. I'm sorry, but there's plaid print joggers and I just got very distracted. Alright, I know what I'm putting on my Christmas list. That's a really, really good way to support your creators who are doing something based off of Harry Potter and Wizards Unite that don't support JK Rowling. Specifically, we have a trans community member who is WizaryWayKris. WizaryWayKris makes a lot of content, specifically live streams. So if you like extra long live streams, WizaryWayKris is the person for you. They do fantastic things, and they are also trying to be a full-time streamer. So if you want to support them, you should definitely go check them out. Hang on, here they are, WizardWay. Ta-da! Chris does these fantastic Starscape pendants, which mostly have to do with like BTS Army because they are a fan of BTS Army. But if you are Army, then here you go. Custom made pendants just for you. Also, they do essential oil blends based on of the different potions. $12 actually, that is incredibly reasonably priced for a custom blend. So there you go. If you need some custom made potions, this would be a really, really good gift for somebody in your life, because having something like the liquid, I love the liquid luck. I have liquid luck and it's awesome. It's really, really good. You can support a trans creator on the platform. Okay, I'm gonna go to my favorite shops because I have a pretty cool shop that I have favorited. AurorMercantile, and it's exactly what you would expect. If you have somebody in your life who is an Auror, you can get all of the coolest AurorMercantile things from here, including Auror badges. So cool. This is a Magizu badge. So there we go. There's a Magizu badge. So they've got some really, really cool stuff. This is specifically for an Obliviator. Really, really interesting. Really, really cool. I mean, enamel and everything for $30. Not a bad, not at all. The last thing that you can get for your Wizards Unite aficionado that, you know, you don't want to support JK Rowling, is just a really good backpack or a really good fanny pack. So I'm going to just go fanny pack. And as you can see, there's a lot of different options. A really good fanny pack to keep like a battery, some like their wallet, and their phone and keys and stuff in. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. And as you can see, it's a very inexpensive gift. There's some really, really cute ones. There you go. There are my top ideas for gifts for your Wizards Unite loved ones. If you found this at all helpful, let me know. And if you have more ideas, drop them in the comments. I'm super down for that. That sounds really great.
You know, it's just when I'm trying to do something interesting or cool that's when Wizards Unite decides to do a thing. So, you know, you won't see this for a couple of days, and probably whatever is dropping will have already dropped. So about 4 hours ago, they tweeted a mysterious note piece from Harry. I just can't sense the shape
this sense of foreboding, Hermione. I fear something dreadful is about to happen. Okay. And then 1 hour ago, I'm worried about Harry, Constance. He's been so preoccupied with the calamity lately, he's barely gotten any sleep. Hermione. So this was at 12 p.m. AKST, which means it was about 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me just do some old tricks from the weird old days when we used to do this for every single little thing given to us by Niantic about Wizards Unite. So, hang on. Research time! We're gonna convert that PST time to GMT time, or Greenwich Mean Time. And what we're looking at here is for 1 p.m. PST is about 9 p.m. GMT. We can say, okay, that was sent at 9 p.m. GMT. Research on the fly. Where's my pencils? Oh, bollocks. Mysterious note number 1 p.m., 9 p.m. GMT. Hermione to Constance, that's 3 p.m. Hermione's up late. Which means she's probably, if Harry's not getting sleep, Hermione might not be getting sleep. That is going to be 11 p.m. GMT. That's all I have right now. This could be an interesting time to be vlogging, because this means that you might see some of my live reactions to things actually happening, which could be... I have really missed doing that, honestly. I've missed being just like picking up the camera and being like, ah, and that's why I've wanted something to happen for so long, because it gives me the excuse to pick up the camera and be like, I think it's this, because I've wanted to do that for so long again. I really, really miss the live, in real time theorizing as things are breaking. Even if it comes out later, it's still fun, and I miss it. Set that aside for now. Just random little scrap notebook. I need to label this footage, get it ready for Sam. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to wrap up today here, and if anything else breaks today, then you will see it in tomorrow's video. This is actually a pretty good cliffhanger, so like if something else happens, then you're just gonna have to tune in here tomorrow to see my reaction to what's happening, because I don't know what's happening. You should also follow me on Twitter, because that's where I scream about these things a lot. I'm also going to be going live tonight. You won't see this for a while, but you should definitely go follow me and the Huffle Husband on Zoe and Dex, our Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/Zoe and Dex. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait for Vlogmas Day 2, especially if we're actually getting content again. That isn't just like, oh, the game's broken. This is very exciting. I'm good. I'm okay. All right. Remember that I love you always. I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.